Hi guys, my name's Dee.
Hey, rise up, I'm Millitant Angel.
And this is my channel, Dee's Village.
Yes,
we're here with the beautiful Millitant Angel and we're just chopping it up again.
Yes.
So we were just here talking about Africa.
Yeah.
And what started our journey and depictions of Africa and thoughts on Africa.
Yes,
So that's really where it's at.
Yeah. So, okay, well, I'll say for me, well, obviously because of slavery and colonization, when I first knew of Africa, it wasn't a place, the way I heard about it wasn't a place that I wanted to be, because everything was obviously designed to put me off knowing myself. So we went through all of that at school. We wasn't taught anything apart from we was just slaves and that's it. But my sister met a young man who was from Gambia, and we got to know about Gambia and more about Africa via my sister's boyfriend at the time, and I was 12 at the time when I got to know my brother-in-law. So that's how I kind of got to know the realness of Africa, by meeting my brother-in-law. Because other than that, it was just a bag of nonsense.
Yes.
That you wouldn't want to be part of.
Yes.
You get me? So you would look towards others.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I'm happy that my brother-in-law came into my life I was still quite young and still, you know.
So that was the influence.
Yeah.
Positive imagery, and conversation.
Exactly, and then meeting his family members and meeting other children that may be half Gambian and half, can you say British, because we are African, innit? So
that's another vlog for another day. There's another vlog for another day.
Yeah. So that was my journey, my start into getting to know Africa,
Okay. Well, it's very interesting that is. So from an early age, you had some imprinting of Africa, and it was, although we have the concept of the colonization, there was still some positivity.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is very, very, very. For me, it kind of came. I don't really remember much about Africa per se. I remember that stupid program, Tarzan and Jane. And then that idiot man swinging backwards and forwards and saying he's the king of the jungle, wherever that is or was. So that, I think that was my first thought. And every time I used to think of Africa way back then, it always used to be with certain people coming to help the poor people, in inverted commas. And those advertisements where you'd see children allegedly with large extended tummies and flies around them and all that nonsense.
Just crying and nose running. And same footage what they've been using from 1920.
How long? Yes.
Up till now, them still use the same footage.
Yes.
I don't know where them get their footage from, but it's the same thing. Them keep showing and trying to trick us with their propaganda.
Yes. So that was my initial first imagery of Africa. So I can't say that it was holistically positive, although I know the world's a very large place, and there were definitely people that went to my school that were of African heritage, and you know, I'm of African heritage, but that again, that's a vlog for another day. So that was I think my first meeting with that, and then my second meeting was Rastafari was always there, but there were those people that were following that faith, belief, tradition, depending on what you want to call it, they were allowed to express themselves a little bit more. And then obviously with the music, and it coming out of Jamaica predominantly, and having links with Jamaica, that again, the links with Jamaica, then the links with Africa, then more positive imagery started to come, and you would hear a lot of reggae music when people started to talk about Africa. And look, that particular song, Looking Through the Window, Daydreaming of Africa. I can't particularly remember who sang it, but that was one
I'll sing a little bit of it.
I can't sing.
Daydreaming Africa, Africa. We don't own the music or anything before anybody gets excited. And
we just have vibe. We just have vibe.
Right.
We're putting our own spin on it. But yeah, that was one of the songs that I thought, where is this Africa? What is this Africa about? And it was just such a lovely melody, such a nice vibe.
Yes, it's true.
One of the songs that always rips my heartstrings when I hear of it.
From you mention music, how dare I forget the musical side that my dad brought into our family via his sound system.
Right.
And Burning Spear.
Ah, Burning Spear. Yes.
What?
Burning Spear.
Yeah.
Burning Spear, honestly.
And then when he told us, them took us away from Africa with our intention to steal our culture. And the rest, and the rest, and the rest, and the rest. Yeah, so yeah, how can I forget the musical
aspect
of getting to know Africa that way?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think if I vaguely remember, sort of sidestepping, my mom was very good friends with another mom who had children, and they were, I'm going to say, people that were before their time. They were very independent thinkers, and they spoke a lot about Africa through depiction, through colour, through clothing, through reading. And we used to go to their house quite regularly, and they used to come to our house quite regularly. So some of the influence rubbed off from there. So it was a mixture for me of, as you said, reggae, Rastafari, and influences growing up. So those were the positive images, and those are the images that I want to hold on to. Those are the images that I want to keep. And the negative ones I want to throw out the window into the trash can, because there's no negative. Right, sis. That's definitely where they belong.
It didn't sit well. It didn't sit well. So it was just a blessing to have something good to hold on to know that we come from goodness.
Yes.
Because we were just being told that we came from like rubbish.
Yes.
And we were like the lowest.
That's right.
So the reggae music, and as they say, the Rastafarianism and all of that gave us the positive side to balance up the negative that was weighing us down.
Yes.
Nice. And look at us now.
We are here
in Gambia.
We are here.
Hey.
We are trotting. We are starting Millitant Angel has started a journey in terms of living here long before me. I've been coming, as I call it, back and forth to Africa for a good period of time now. And I've been to the northern part of Africa. Look, there's no map here, but I'm pointing to the top, northern part of Africa. But when I first came to the Gambia specifically, it just resonated with me straight away. I was like, this is a place I could live here. I thoroughly enjoyed the vibes, the culture, the music.
It just reminded me of Jamaica.
Yes.
A few years back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're not going to do the comparison here of Jamaica and Gambia. We don't want anyone to get upset. We don't want anybody pressing the keyboard. But we're just saying that there are some similarities. And there will always be similarities between countries. And because our heritage, yes, I describe myself as an African born in England, in Europe.
Exactly.
That's how I describe myself. Whether those who want to accept it or not, that's how I describe myself. So, your journey begins somewhere. Sometimes you can't actually put your finger on that point when that your journey started. But I know I was always influenced. And I remember with family members going backwards and forwards to Jamaica specifically, I'd say, I want a book. Bring me something that depicts something. And then I started to read about the national heroes of Jamaica. And then I started to feel pride.
Exactly.
I started to feel pride. And then Marcus Messiah Garvey talking about Africa. Where is this Africa? What is this place? Why are people so prideful about this Africa? Let me get into this a little bit more. Let me research. Let me look. Let me get some understanding of what was going on. And he was a man before his time. Absolutely. He preached that message without all these modern Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and so on and so forth. And he sent some prolific messages for us.
Exactly.
So yeah, that was my starting with my journey to Africa. So it started a long time ago before I physically put my foot on the soil.
So you said you came to the north of Africa first?
Yes, I went
where's
to
that?
Morocco and
Morocco, okay.
And Tunisia.
Nice. I've not been to those sides. Closest I've got to that side was Turkey, I suppose.
Oh, and I've been there as well. Yeah. So very nice experiences.
This is my first African country, Gambia.
But here resonated with me more.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I hear a lot of people say. Even some who go to live in Ghana. And places where you feel, well, for me, I would have felt maybe they would have liked it more in Ghana for some reason. I think because the terrain is more similar to Jamaica. I'm talking about Jamaicans who have gone to Ghana.
Yes.
I thought they would have liked it there better because of the terrain is, hills and mountainous. Like Jamaica, but here in Gambia is flat.
Flat, isn't it?
Yeah,
quite flat.
Yeah. So that's what I say. I kind of miss like mountains and looking at in Jamaica when you look and you see you're down here,
yes,
and then there's like little holes way up the top.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And there's roads up there, way. So I miss kind of looking at that kind of scenery, but other than that, that's about it. It's like Jamaica is inside Gambia.
Yes, that makes sense.
Bigger than Gambia, probably it's a little bit bigger, but it's like it's inside here already. It's already set inside.
Yeah. That makes sense. And again, I've been to Ghana, and people always want me to do a comparison. And I don't think you can do a comparison. They're different things.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, Africa has 53 or 54 mansions. There must be one that you vibe with, one that you connect with, one that's for you. And as I think I've said before on my particular channel, which is that Africa isn't for everybody. Africa's a journey. People say Africa's born within you. So it's different things, and it means different things to different people. And it's not to...
Some people have also been, I think, brainwashed and rinsed.
And rinsed,
Washed and rinsed, so it's not going to be for them at any time, not in this lifetime.
Not in this lifetime, no. Not in this lifetime. Enough of them. And if it's Tanane yard, wheresoever they believe their yard is, they're soft.
Yeah.
Because there are challenges all over the world. Everywhere there are challenges, and everybody's looking to move themselves forward. Backwards, we're not interested in that. Whatever's been and gone, let it stay where it's at. Let's move ourselves forward.
Yeah. So for me, it's just always been about like encouraging more people that have grown outside of Africa or been born outside of Africa, Africans born outside, to return home. Even just to come and visit Mama, visit Mama, see how Mama's doing, see if Mama need anything, or come and see what you can do for Mama, and then Mama, she's got a whole heap that she can definitely do for you.
Most definitely.
Yeah, so
most definitely.
I just think you need to just come and don't be scared to come here. So many people put things in the way to say, oh, but what about this? What about that?
That's right.
What about the schools? What about the healthcare? What about the flies? What about the water? What about...
what about it?
Everything. Just come home and see what you can do.
Yes.
We're here, we're happy, so... It's like, what's the problem?
We just think, each to his own, but I would encourage people, most of all, just to come and look. Just like you've visited any other part of the world.
All these places.
Yes, just come and have a look. And so you can see for yourself, you can debunk all those myths that people have given you.
That's right.
That Africa looks this way, looks the other way. People asking, are there hotels there?
Oh my goodness.
There's so
much splendour here, much more than you would find in the UK anyway.
Yes.
Much more splendour, much more beauty, much nicer places, accommodation places you can stay. It's like you don't really miss anything. You just miss each other. Each other, family. That's all. That's all you miss. You don't miss anything else. Nothing else at all. Can't think of one thing. It's just family members.
Yeah, family and friends.
Yeah, and friends.
Yeah,
sorry, yeah.
Because family,
yeah, your friends is like
all
your
bunched
family.
into one.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, so that's it. Nothing at all in our midst.
Not a thing.
You'll gain plenty more.
Yes.
You'll learn so much more
about yourself.
You'll learn so much about yourself.
You have the opportunity to stop, to be quiet, to listen to yourself, to hear yourself.
Yeah.
You've got thinking space.
Yeah.
And you haven't got somebody constantly with their foot on your neck.
Exactly.
Riding your coattails.
Exactly.
And all those other expressions that you're familiar with.
Yeah.
And you can just be at liberty
to just be.
Thank you.
Just be.
Thank you.
What I love about being here is you can be your own individual self. You don't have to fit into anything, you know. It's better for you to fit out more than to fit in.
Right.
And you can definitely do that here, you know. And there's so many people have come here, people have changed their names, and it's helped them to just be their self that they've wanted to be all this time, you know. But they've been sort of restricted in the West, you know, to fit into something. Otherwise, they become an outcast. Here, you can just be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I couldn't have composed that better.
Oh, nice.
Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Be who you are.
Yeah.
Who you align yourself to.
Give you so much more confidence about your own self, you know, and that just gives you a boost to go on and share the goodness.
Yes.
On and on and on and on.
And
good vibes.
And I think, tagging on to what you were saying, when you are yourself, you give your best self, don't you?
Yeah.
And I think, I don't think I know that here, there's less judgment for whatever reason. Exactly. Nobody cares if I put this top on 2 days in a row. Nobody's remotely interested. If it's got a name brand or no name brand.
Yeah, it doesn't
Nobody
matter.
cares.
Yeah.
As long as it's clean and tidy and fresh, that's all that we're all about.
Yeah.
So, you know, in a nutshell, what I'm saying is, and I think Millitant Angel is saying much the same, is that all those myths of Africa, put them to one side, come and visit yourself, come and observe yourself, and see what you find and see how Africa can enrich you.
Yeah.
It's not what you can do for Africa, it's what can Africa do for you.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, when you come here, come and find yourself, but also what is so great is that you're going to find people that look exactly like you. You know how many people I look like their family members?
Yes.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
It's so strange. It is strange. It is strange when you come here for the first time and you see so many people that look like people in your family, look like yourself. Look, you know, I'm telling you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've caught myself once or twice thinking, they're so.
Yeah, and then no,
that's not them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the face, everything is the same.
Yeah.
It's because they're the West. Like we've been scattered and spread out so much. It's hard to see people that look exactly like you.
Yes.
Right near you, but here,
So we are one. We are one.
Yes.
Africans born abroad or at home, we are one.
Exactly.
We are one.
Exactly.
We are one and the same.
Exactly.
And we are here trying to reconnect. We're not trying. Trying is not the word we want to.
We're doing.
We are reconnecting.
Every single day. You cannot help but to reconnect because people just talk to you anyway.
Yes.
So.
Yes. And that's Africa. When you talk about Africa to me now, I think of friendliness, I think about culture, I think about vibes, I think about music, I think about colourful clothing, and I think about people being themselves.
Yes.
And, you know, it's hard to put it in front of the camera and explain it to somebody else. You have to feel it.
Yeah.
You feel it here.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It's part of your heartbeat. You know, come on, kai, as they say here. Come.
Yeah.
Come and see, come and look. I'm not telling you come live your soul. I'm just saying come and look.
Come and look and see. So many people have done that, and do you think they went back?
They're still there. Still there.
Wow, I'm telling you.
Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. So, you know, Africa must be doing something, mustn't it?
Yeah.
If people come and they don't return to where the shores that they. When I say originally came from, you know, where they took the aeroplane from. That's what I mean. You know, those are vlogs for other days. We cannot fit everything right here and now. So we're just going to kind of close up now because we've been vibing with you guys for a little bit. So just a reminder, this is my lovely Chung woman.
Chung.
Chung woman.
And this is my lovely Chung sister D and D's Village. Yeah, so make sure you subscribe.
Like, share, comment, all them something that they keep talking about. As I say, the YouTubey things. Yeah. So, Abaraka Barke, Jerry Jeff, Jarama for coming over so we can, you know, put some good information out there for our viewers. And we thank you all for participating, listening. So I'm going to close out and then I'll leave my lovely guest to close out. So it's D at D's Village. And do all the YouTubey things. I think I've already said that, but most of all, peace, which is Kairo in Mandinka. So Midon Megan. Over to you.
She's not gone, she's still there.
Yeah.
Anyway, just keep on rising and check me out on my channel, which is Millitant Angel with 2 L's, Militant with 2 L's, Angel with 1 L. Yeah, so